Hey guys, it's Rachel here. So today I'm back with a new video. This is gonna be what happens at acting classes. Why do I embarrass myself like that? This is gonna be what happens at acting classes. You guys ask me about this all the time, and to be honest, I can't completely honestly answer it for every single person out there because there is zillions of acting coaches everywhere that definitely have different ways of doing things, but I'm just gonna kind of give you the take on acting classes as far as my experience, also my research, what I've done, and what seems to be most generally the gist. I've always enjoyed going to acting class. It has been one of my favorite things ever because I feel like I'm learning so much and I also have so much fun. It's so good to get that training under your belt no matter what level of actor you are. It is always good to get more training on that resume and in your brain. Yeah. Acting class is incredible. It's all about developing connectivity, trust, eye contact, improv, all that kind of stuff within a group of people, a group of actors. You are never done training as an actor. There's always things that you can brush up on. There's always people that you haven't worked with that you can learn from, like a scene partner. There's also a million different ways how you can develop as an actor just by playing different characters. It is so incredible what you may discover at acting class. Also, I really quickly wanted to mention, because I'm so excited, that I am doing my acting contest soon. You guys have been requesting it so much and I'm so excited. Hence why I haven't uploaded in like a week. I have been buying all of the prizes and coming up with all of the information. I'm so excited to make the video for you guys to be looking out for that soon, so you can submit a monologue or script and win some prizes for me. That's kind of what we do on this channel. We love acting together and coming together as a community. But yeah, back to the video. So let's just kind of talk about what you should expect at an acting class. You will probably usually start with some sort of introduction. You know, like I said, acting class is a place where you come together as a group of actors. You want to feel safe, you want to feel connected, you want to know the other people that you're working with. I would expect to talk about yourself, also answer some questions, and then there may be like some warm-ups. Oftentimes at acting classes you may be doing some stretches or some exercises. So yes, you may stretch a little bit, get those juices flowing, and then what kind of goes along with warming up may be something like a story time game, which you may get in a circle and kind of go around and like tell a story, so each person says a word of a story. Or I'm trying to think of this game where it's like you say a sentence and then you say and then the person next to you has to like add on to it. Or there's like that gift one where you give somebody a gift and then they open it and they decide what it is. Like you don't know what it is, but you kind of just have to act with them. You know, it gets those improv juices flowing. It gets everyone working it together as a team and kind of building upon one another, which helps a lot with scene work. It helps you develop that right off the bat kind of connection with the people next to you. Just little games that are fun, no pressure. I want you guys to know that you are never going to go into a legit acting class not knowing at all what's going on. Like even if you're completely new to acting, I know this may sound terrifying, just like going to a class with actors, you know, but if you're doing an improv game, they won't just say, oh, yep, we're doing this improv game and go. You know, obviously they're going to explain it to you. They're going to make sure that you know what's going on so that it can work evenly. It can work well as a group of people. So don't ever freak out about that. You got this. So what goes along with kind of like the storytelling stuff, the warm-up stuff, is the improv. Like I said, not all acting classes are the same. Please do not hurt me. But a lot of times there will be some improv within an acting class. It's not supposed to be intimidating or nervous-inducing. I know it may sound like that, but improv is just a way to develop that connectivity between people. It really allows you to listen to your scene partner because you have no idea what they're going to say next. If you don't know what improv is, it's basically like a scene without a script. So you don't have lines on a piece of paper, you come up with it as you go, and it is so fun. It is such a way to develop as an actor because the scene can go any sort of way. It can be a depressing scene, it can be a comedic scene. You know, you never know what it's gonna be in the end. You may start with a line or with a prop or with a place, but you never know where it's gonna go, and that is the magical part about it. It allows you to really develop into that character and think on the spot and work with your scene partner. So there may be some improv, also you may get into some scene work. You may do some cold readings, so maybe the acting coach or the casting director, whoever you're taking the class with, will give you you the scene right there to do it and give you a little backstory, whatever. Or you might get them ahead of time to prepare. That's always the best when you can really like memorize and get into that character, really develop the objectives and the emotions of this character. And to me, this has always been the most powerful part of like acting classes, is getting to explore different characters and learn how I work best with scripts and memorizing and just like working with different actors and scene partners, and like it's so cool and fun to get to do that. It's nice to just like get to experiment with different scripts with no pressure behind it, you know? So I would say take those moments very seriously. If you get the script ahead of time, make sure you prepare. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't just throw it to the side and show up because it's not an audition or it's not a performance. It's still super crucial that you try your best, because you never know what you can learn from this script, from this character. Super great opportunity to do scripts. Oftentimes a lot of acting classes will do things to get you out of your box. I know I talked to my friend Mariana, and she told me that her new acting class is like super great with getting her out of her comfort zone, like even beyond like improv. But she just did like a burlesque dance at her acting class, which was totally out of her comfort zone, out of the box. But it was very like cool to her to get to perform this in front of a group of people and feel completely honest and comfortable. So some acting classes may stress different exercises, like you may do some games, or you may have like a partner exercise where you work with your scene partner and do something really cool. Like, for example, I remember one day I had a scene partner that we were doing like a script together, and instead of reading the lines, my acting coach JW had us like get together and just read it gibberish. Which is like, what? So we were just kind of like mumbling the words, and obviously it was like a little bit funny, but at the same time I realized how much I actually use every part of my body in a scene, every emotion in my body in a scene, you know. Instead of just focusing on words for once, I was focusing on everything else, and it was super powerful. So something like that, where it may seem uncomfortable or a little bit weird at first, but it can help so much to develop you into this character that you're supposed to be. Some acting classes may focus on different acting techniques, like for example the Meisner technique, which is focusing on truthful acting, or like Lee Strasberg's method, which is basically like using emotions so powerfully and focusing on completely developing into the character's experiences. But definitely they will probably let you know, like if you sign up for a class, you'll know if they're doing that technique, and you can look it up and research it. Some classes may focus only on auditions, basically like creating a mock audition for you, giving you some tips for audition. Now for how to prepare for acting class, I would say most important thing is to get a lot of sleep before your acting class the next day. Make sure you are prepared to have a long day of learning. Open your brain up to many different things. Also bring some water so that you can stay hydrated. Bring some snacks if you want to, so that you don't get hungry all day. Feed that brain some good things so you can do good things. Like I said, it is so crucial if you get a scene beforehand to prepare it ahead of time before you get to the acting class. So memorize it if you can. Also do some research on that character, you know, find out what their objective is in the scene, find out what their intentions are, their obstacles, yada yada. Make sure you know what they want and what they're fighting against. That's always good for character development. There's a fly in here. Look up some improvisation games if that is what makes you most nervous. Also do your research on this acting coach. Obviously you should do this so you know that they are legit. You can even look up other people in the class. If they send you like a bulk email with the scenes, feel free to look those people up on Facebook or something if that makes you less nervous. Just a quick little tip, I've talked about it before in videos, but how to find acting class if you have no idea. Ask around. If you're in high school or middle school, ask your drama teacher if you have one. If you're with an agency, ask your agent for sure. If you don't have those resources, definitely just go on Google, type in acting classes or acting coaches in blank, whatever city you live in, and you'll hopefully be able to find some. Like I said, look up reviews, ask around. Hopefully it won't be too hard to find yourself a good acting class. But like auditions, acting classes can be a little bit scary at first, but they will become so fun, and you'll realize how much you learn and how open you get, how much you feel connected to these people even though you just met them, and you'll get to put an extra thing on your resume, which is always good. So sorry for the rambling, but if you like this video and hopefully it helped you out, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Leave me any comments down below with any video requests, any questions for me, anything like that, leave it down below in the comments. Let me know if you're excited for my acting contest coming up, if you're gonna submit a script or monologue to me. I'm so excited to see it. Cannot wait to give you guys your awesome prizes that you deserve and watch all of your videos. I'm so excited to see your talent. I am an aspiring actor just trying to relate to you guys, and that is something that I love to do every single year, to give back to you guys for subscribing to my channel. So going off of that, make sure you subscribe to this channel for more videos, acting videos, random videos. You have to be subscribed to my channel to enter the contest. So if you want to get a head start on that, give that subscribe button a click and also turn on those post notifications so that you can get notified when I post my videos. Also, I'm Twitter and Instagram, so you can follow me on there if you want to. I love you guys so much. I hope you're having an amazing summer, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!